Just now, a Shiba Inu lighted the fuse. In the wake of the start of the new CEO election, the burn rate increased by 3,464%. Just in the last few days, there has been a destruction of approximately 10 million SHIB, a doubling of whale outflows, and the price is now coiling at crucial breakout levels. When you combine 87% optimistic market sentiment with the debut of Shiba Inu's first-ever DAO elections, you have the ideal storm for a significant rise. Because cryptocurrency has a history of doing the seemingly impossible, some industry insiders are even giving the 1-cent SHIB fantasy a second chance, claiming it's absurd but feasible. How high might SHIB go from here? We'll dissect the burns and the whales movements. This video is a must-watch for everyone with a Shiba Inu interest or SHIB tokens. So, what's the most recent news about Shiba Inu coin and how will it impact their value? In today's video, I'll address these concerns and fill you in on all the recent news that has increased the value of Shiba Inu. Please watch the whole video from beginning to finish so that you do not miss any of the material that I have gathered. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. But before we go into the meat of the matter, how about we check over the Shiba price chart for September 2nd? Approximately 1,234 Shiba Inu units are being sold today. A 24-hour trading volume of $242 million has resulted in a 2% increase in the price of SHIB. Also, with a market valuation of more than $7.2 billion, the token is presently the 29th highest valued cryptocurrency. You should be aware that these rates may have changed by the time you see this video. No financial advice is being offered by this material. What follows is today's video. As elections start, the price of SHIB skyrockets, burning at a pace of 3,464%. There has been a tremendous 3,464% spike in the burn rate of Shiba Inu tokens lately, which has destroyed 9,814,765 tokens and sparked a big price boom. The timing of the Shiba Inu burn rate rise and the beginning of the DAO elections are converging, making it an ideal opportunity for SHIB to aim for 1,400 units. This spike in the Shiba Inu burn rate is the worst deflationary pressure that the meme currency has seen so far in 2018. A record number of token burning is propelling the Shiba Inu price increase. There has been an unprecedented surge in burning activity, with rates rising by 13,977% compared to earlier periods. Since supply has been curtailed, the Shiba Inu price rise has gained strength, and as of this writing, SHIB is trading at 1,236 units and is stabilizing at some important breakout levels. According to technical indications, the Shiba Inu cost rise may be able to reach many important resistance levels. The elections for the Shiba Inu DAO have been well launched. We appreciate everyone's insightful comments on the elections, the DAO team said. Exact details will be communicated at a later time. A thorough rollout of the DAO is still in progress, so please be patient. Although the Shiba Inu DAO elections only offer one voting mechanism at the moment, they are a huge step in the direction of decentralization, and the team is working hard to add more capabilities soon. The ecosystem stands to benefit greatly from these Shiba Inu DAO elections, since they will pave the way for direct community engagement and governance. The Shiba Inu Dog Yearbook 2025, a bullish 87% of market mood indicators are now in favor of a positive Shiba Inu 2025 prediction. The combination of burning processes and DAO governance provides solid foundations for the Shiba Inu 2025 prediction estimates. Traders are paying notice as SHIB is projected to enjoy a protracted bull market far into 2025. It would mean the world to me if you could hit that like button if you're still here. With no out-of-pocket expense, you can show your support for the channel. If you want to know what's happening with Shiba Inu and where the currency may go from here, you'll have to see the show. Whale sightings of Shiba Inu have increased by 100% as of late. Outflows from key centralized exchanges more than doubled between Thursday and Saturday, making the most recent shift noticeable in the largest Shiba Inu wallets. When the token's price rose from 1,300 to 1,400 units, data from Into the Block reveals that 183.03 billion SHIB left major holder addresses on August 7th, but by August 9th, that amount had soared to 359.6 billion. Any address with more than 0.1% of the total supply is considered a significant holder in the paper version. Individual whales and some of the biggest exchanges in the business are part of SHIB's clientele, with a combined ownership of billions of dollars worth of SHIB. Coinbase, Binance, and Upbit are all situated around the top of the leaderboard. Rather than selling off their coins, purchasers usually shift them into secure custody when they remove them from exchange-linked wallets. Despite withdrawals, SHIB pricing is steady. Between August 2nd and August 6th, there was very little movement in either the price or the outflow volumes, and the activity levels remained quite constant. The break of this quiet in the middle of the week indicates that significant investors may be changing their approach, either by purchasing at cheap prices or by pulling out all their stops in response to coordinated withdrawals. Exchanges are important places to buy and sell SHIB because they hold a lot of the cryptocurrency, and because large-scale moves like this may affect the supply on the market very fast. Anxiety's selling during volatile circumstances could explain spikes in big holder withdrawals, but a different story emerges when prices rise slowly and outflows continue to rise. SHIB is being pulled off exchanges to be held. As the currency float decreases and this tendency persists, any new demand can cause prices to rise more quickly than anticipated. The Shiba Inu to 1 cent rally narrative, the meat of today's film, is about to begin. The subject of whether Shiba Inu will reach 1 cent by 2030 is really causing some fairly intense debate among crypto groups. Experts are doubtful but say it's feasible. A recent examination of Shiba Inu price predictions indicates that the token would need an astronomical 82,272% increase from its present levels. But, according to experts, there are certain historical precedents that suggest that Shiba Inu, these potential situations aren't totally out of the question. Despite doubts, Shiba Inu proponents are still optimistic about the 1 cent prediction timetable and its lofty goal. 1 cent doubt dismissed by expert on Shiba Inu. Luis Delgado, also known as Del Spito, among Shiba Inu fans, has been taking a stand against those who doubt the feasibility of Shiba Inu 1 cent estimates. Recently, the prominent member of the community went on social media to confront doubters over the coin's potential, and he isn't backing down. As things stand, Delgado's position shows that he thinks Shiba Inu value prediction models aren't completely useless. He has been making the case that the unpredictable outcomes of crypto's past provide support to the notion that the Shiba Inu 1 cent scenario may come to fruition. Traders might rely on past cryptocurrency happenings to back their bullish sentiment. A number of seemingly improbable occurrences in the cryptocurrency industry over the years have provided substantial support for the lofty Shiba Inu 1 cent conceivable scenarios. Despite widespread skepticism about Bitcoin's potential for institutional adoption, SHIB's 2021 rise produced returns in the hundreds of millions of percent. Even though the present market circumstances would need a gigantic 1,272% rise from today's cost of around 1,236 units, these precedents are generating confidence about whether Shiba Inu may reach 1 cent by 2030. Crypto has a history of making outlandish things happen, so don't be surprised if the figures seem weird. Shiba Inu optimism persisted by the community. A cent forecast timeline support for the Shiba Inu 1 cent forecast timeframe remains strong among community leaders, even though no big announcements have been made since mid-June. Lucy, the Shiba Inu marketing expert, and the rest of the team have been consistently positive in their pricing predictions for the breed and in their portrayal of the goal as achievable. Despite the token's recent decline to levels around 1,200 units, the community's faith in the project's ability to attain its $1 cent goals remains unshaken. Last month, the token surged to about 1,600 units. They continue to promote the idea that this objective is within reach. The day is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up to see our most recent material, share it, and subscribe to the channel.